What if your everyday view was a mountain skyline, a sparkling harbor, or a cobblestone street straight out of a European postcard? Canada isn't just about snow and maple syrup. It's home to some of the most stunning, livable, and jaw-droppingly beautiful cities on Earth. In 2025, beauty meets lifestyle in ways you've never imagined. From oceanside escapes to cultural capitals bursting with creativity, this list isn't about visiting, it's about living. Here is the top 10 most beautiful cities to live in Canada. Number 10. Hamilton, Ontario. Hamilton might not be the first name that jumps to mind when you think of beauty, but in 2025, it's one of Canada's most underrated gems, and it's turning heads for all the right reasons. Located just 45 minutes from Toronto, Hamilton blends urban grit with natural grandeur, earning it the nickname City of Waterfalls. And that's not an exaggeration. Hamilton boasts over 150 waterfalls, many nestled along scenic trails that run through the Niagara Escarpment, a UNESCO World Biosphere Reserve. The most famous, Webster's Falls, looks like a scene straight out of a fairy tale. But Hamilton's charm isn't just nature. Its downtown is in the midst of a cultural revival. Once heavily industrial, the city now brims with art galleries, craft breweries, indie cafes, and music venues. Locke Street and James Street North are now magnets for creatives and young professionals. As Toronto housing prices continue to soar, Hamilton is becoming a popular alternative. As of mid-2025, the average home price is around $765,000 compared to $1.1 million in Toronto, making it a relatively affordable gateway to the Greater Toronto Area. Hamilton also shines when it comes to lifestyle. Residents enjoy quick access to Lake Ontario, weekend hikes, historic neighborhoods like Dundas, and even wine country in nearby Niagara. The population is around 580,000, but the city still feels like a tight-knit community. And for commuters, the newly expanded GO transit lines make trips to Toronto smoother than ever. With its unique mix of rugged beauty, revitalized urban energy, and livable affordability, Hamilton is no longer a steel town stuck in the past. It's Canada's rising star. If you want a city where waterfalls meet coffee shops and skyline views don't come with million-dollar price tags, Hamilton just might steal your heart. Number 9. Victoria, British Columbia. Victoria is what happens when British charm, Pacific coast beauty, and laid-back island living all meet in one city. Tucked on the southern tip of Vancouver Island, Victoria is the capital of British Columbia, but it feels more like a scenic postcard than a bustling government hub. From the blooming Butchert Gardens to the historic Parliament buildings and vibrant Inner Harbor, Victoria simply radiates elegance. In 2025, this city has become a haven for retirees, digital nomads, and nature lovers alike. What draws people here? First, the climate. Victoria boasts the mildest weather in Canada, with average winter temps hovering around 5 degrees Celsius, 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and very little snow. While much of Canada freezes, Victorians are biking along the seawall. The city's population is around 410,000 in the metro area, giving it a cozy feel without sacrificing amenities. Real estate isn't cheap, but it's worth it for the lifestyle. The average home price sits at $946,000, a drop from 2022 highs, making it more stable than Vancouver. And despite being on an island, Victoria is surprisingly accessible, with ferries and short flights connecting to Vancouver and Seattle. What really sets Victoria apart is its pace. It's slower, calmer, more intentional. Locals spend weekends kayaking, sipping wine at waterfront patios, or browsing artisan shops in quaint neighborhoods like Cook Street Village. The city is also a hub for sustainable living, clean tech, and biking culture. If you crave ocean air, European architecture, blooming gardens year-round, and a community that actually enjoys its mornings, Victoria is calling. It's not just a place to live, it's a place to breathe. Number 8. Ottawa, Ontario. Ottawa might be Canada's capital, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's all suits and politics. In 2025, Ottawa is one of the most balanced, beautiful, and livable cities in Canada. Nestled along the Ottawa River and surrounded by nature, this bilingual metropolis offers a rare combo: the energy of a major city, the safety of a small town, and the beauty of a national park. Ottawa has a metro population of just over 1.5 million, yet feels incredibly manageable thanks to well-designed neighborhoods, green spaces, and efficient infrastructure. The average home price is around $680,000, making it significantly more affordable than Toronto or Vancouver. And with a booming tech industry, especially in Kanata North, Ottawa is attracting younger professionals and entrepreneurs in droves. Visually, Ottawa is stunning. Parliament Hill, Rideau Canal, and the sprawling Gatineau Park just across the river make it easy to step from historic architecture to forest trails in minutes. In winter, the Rideau Canal transforms into the world's longest skating rink. How's that for a commute? Ottawa also thrives on culture. It's home to national museums, bilingual festivals, and culinary gems in neighborhoods like Byward Market and Hintonburg. And let's not forget the bilingual bonus. Knowing both English and French here can boost your job prospects and social life. Safety? One of the safest major cities in the country. Education? Top tier? Family life? Stellar parks, low crime, and abundant community programs. In short, Ottawa offers a well-rounded life without the extremes: beautiful, affordable, and just the right size. If you're looking for a place where career, culture, and calm coexist, Ottawa delivers. Number 7. Edmonton, Alberta. Often overshadowed by its glitzier cousin Calgary, Edmonton has quietly become one of Canada's best-kept secrets in 2025. Alberta's capital city is not only surprisingly affordable, but also incredibly beautiful in its own rugged prairie-meets-river way. Known as the City of Festivals, Edmonton blends wild outdoor adventure with an ever-growing arts and culture scene. Let's start with affordability. Edmonton is a winner. The average home price is just $437,000, making it one of the most budget-friendly big cities in Canada. With a metro population of 1.5 million, Edmonton offers the scale of a major urban center without the crushing costs. Nature lovers thrive here. The North Saskatchewan River Valley cuts through the city and forms the largest stretch of urban parkland in North America, 22 times the size of Central Park. That means year-round biking, hiking, skiing, and wildlife watching are literally in your backyard. And with over 320 sunny days a year, Edmonton is Canada's sunniest big city. That's right, more sunshine than Vancouver or Toronto. Culturally, the city punches above its weight. The Fringe Theatre Festival, K-Days, Folk Fest, and countless other events turn the summer into a non-stop celebration. Neighborhoods like Old Strathcona and White Avenue are packed with craft beer, local music, and indie art. The job market is strong in energy, engineering, and tech, and taxes remain low due to Alberta's 0% provincial sales tax, a big bonus for families and entrepreneurs. Edmonton may not offer ocean views or European charm, but it gives you space, sunshine, and savings. It's a city where you can actually own a home, enjoy the outdoors, and still catch a symphony or street festival on the weekend. In 2025, Edmonton proves that beauty isn't always about glam. It's about lifestyle. Number 6. Calgary, Alberta. Calgary is where skyscrapers meet the Rockies. Literally. In 2025, this vibrant city in Alberta stands out as a stunning blend of mountain views, prairie skies, and urban polish. It's the kind of place where you can close a business deal downtown in the morning and hit the slopes in Banff National Park by afternoon. And it's not just scenic. It's smart to live here too. The average home price is around $570,000, making it far more accessible than Toronto or Vancouver. Yet, Calgary consistently ranks among the top Canadian cities for quality of life. Why? It boasts zero provincial sales tax, low crime rates, wide open spaces, and a booming tech scene that's reshaping its former oil and gas identity. Calgary's metro population is now over 1.6 million, but thanks to thoughtful urban planning and sprawling neighborhoods, it doesn't feel overly crowded. Plus, it's one of Canada's cleanest cities, with pristine streets, modern infrastructure, and endless parks. In fact, it has over 8,000 hectares of parkland, including Fish Creek Provincial Park, which is one of the largest urban parks in North America. The city also hosts the world-famous Calgary Stampede, but beyond the cowboy image, you'll find sophisticated restaurants, a growing arts community, and high-rise luxury condos that sparkle against the Rockies. And let's not forget the sun. Calgary averages 333 sunny days a year, the most of any major Canadian city. That means more vitamin D and more time to enjoy biking, hiking, or simply admiring mountain sunsets from your balcony. In 2025, Calgary offers a lifestyle that's adventurous, affordable, and increasingly innovative. It's the perfect place for anyone who wants the buzz of a big city, the calm of nature, and the freedom to live a little larger. Number 5. Toronto, Ontario. Toronto isn't just Canada's largest city. It's its most cosmopolitan, diverse, and globally connected metropolis. In 2025, it continues to be a magnet for dreamers, builders, and creatives from around the world. With a population of over 3 million in the city and 6.7 million in the metro area, Toronto offers endless energy, opportunity, and excitement. But it comes at a price. The average home price in 2025 is hovering around $1.12 million, and renting a one-bedroom can easily cost $2,400 to $2,800 per month. But many say it's worth it. Why? Because Toronto has it all. Skyscrapers that glitter against Lake Ontario, iconic landmarks like the CN Tower, and world-class arts, food, and culture scenes. Toronto is a mosaic of neighborhoods, each with its own character. From the charm of the beaches to the nightlife of Queen West, the historic vibes of Distillery District to the chic flair of Yorkville, there's a corner for everyone. And despite the density, green space thrives. The city has over 1,500 parks, including High Park and Toronto Islands, just a ferry ride away. Job-wise, Toronto is Canada's economic powerhouse. It leads in finance, tech, film, media, and education. It's also one of the most diverse cities in the world, with over 50% of residents born outside Canada, making it a true global melting pot. Of course, there's traffic, and it's expensive. But people stay for the vibe, the ambition, and the skyline. It's where dreams stretch as high as the condos. In 2025, if you want world-class city living in Canada, Toronto is still the heart of it all. Number 4. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Halifax, once the sleepy coastal capital of Nova Scotia, has undergone a dazzling transformation. In 2025, it's no longer a hidden gem. It's a full-blown hotspot for those seeking charm, culture, and Atlantic beauty without the chaos of a massive city. While prices have surged with growing demand, the average home in Halifax costs around $570,000, still a bargain compared to Vancouver or Toronto. And it's easy to see why people are moving here. With a metro population nearing 500,000, Halifax offers city-sized amenities with small-town warmth. You get the ocean breeze without the high-rise squeeze. The city is built around a stunning natural harbor, one of the world's deepest, and offers breathtaking waterfront views, coastal walks, and sailboats bobbing against sunsets. The historic downtown mixes old stone buildings with modern glass towers, and neighborhoods like the Hydrostone and North End are buzzing with coffee shops, breweries, and creative spaces. Halifax's culture scene punches well above its weight. You'll find jazz festivals, farmers markets, indie films, and maritime music echoing through waterfront pubs. The city is also a hub for education and healthcare, home to 5 universities and some of Atlantic Canada's top medical facilities. Nature is everywhere. Just 30 minutes outside the city, you'll find Peggy's Cove, crystal clear lakes, and wind-swept beaches. The sea is never far. Halifax is also surprisingly walkable, and its pace is slower. Think more chill, less rush. In 2025, Halifax is the ideal balance of beauty, opportunity, and community. If you want oceanfront living with real soul, Halifax isn't just calling, it's singing. Number 3. Montreal, Quebec. Montreal isn't just beautiful, it's effortlessly cool. This is a city where cobblestone alleys meet sleek skyscrapers, and where you can order espresso in French, dance to live jazz, and eat poutine all before noon. In 2025, Montreal is booming with culture, charm, and creativity, while still being one of the most affordable major cities in Canada. The average home price sits around $540,000, and rent for a one-bedroom apartment is roughly $1,500 per month, far below what you'd pay in Toronto or Vancouver. With a metro population of over 4.3 million, Montreal offers big city energy without the big city stress. The city's beauty is layered. You've got the historic architecture of Old Montreal, the colorful row houses of Le Plateau, and the leafy trails of Mount Royal Park, all in one metro ride. In summer, the streets explode with festivals, Just for Laughs, Jazz Fest, Francofolies, while in winter, snow-dusted charm and underground malls keep life moving. Montreal is also a haven for artists, students, and tech innovators. It's home to 4 major universities, cutting-edge startups, and world-renowned video game studios. The bilingual culture makes it unique. English is common, but French is the soul of the city. Transportation? Efficient? Food? Out of this world. From bagels and smoked meat to Michelin-starred restaurants and cheap eats in Chinatown, the culinary scene is both elite and down-to-earth. Montreal feels alive, expressive, and unapologetically itself. It's stylish but grounded, cultured yet affordable. In 2025, it continues to be Canada's most soulful city, where beauty isn't just in buildings or parks, but in the rhythm of everyday life. Number 2. Quebec City, Quebec. Quebec City is like stepping into a European fairy tale, except it's real, and it's right here in Canada. With its stone buildings, fortified walls, and horse-drawn carriages clip-clopping through Old Town, Quebec City remains one of the most visually stunning and historically rich cities in North America. In 2025, it's also one of the most livable. Despite its postcard-perfect appearance, the average home price is just around $390,000, making it one of the most affordable, beautiful cities in Canada. The metro population is just under 850,000, so you get the charm of a capital city without the chaos. Wander through Old Quebec, Vieux Quebec, and you'll feel like you're in France. The Chateau Frontenac, with its dramatic turrets overlooking the St. Lawrence River, might be the most photographed hotel on Earth. Cobblestone streets wind past cafes, art galleries, and centuries-old cathedrals. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a reason. But Quebec City isn't just about the past. In recent years, it's attracted a new wave of professionals, creatives, and entrepreneurs, drawn by its affordable living, vibrant culture, and growing tech sector. The city blends old-world elegance with modern-day opportunity. Winters here are snowy and cold, but magical. Locals embrace it with the famous Carnaval de Quebec, skating rinks, and winter markets. Summers are mild, perfect for riverside picnics and open-air concerts. It's also one of the safest cities in Canada, with a strong sense of community and top-tier public services. The French language is dominant, but many residents speak English, especially in tourism and business. In 2025, Quebec City offers a rare blend: historic splendor, affordability, and a peaceful, high-quality life. If you've ever dreamed of living inside a snow globe, this is it. Number 1. Vancouver, British Columbia. Vancouver isn't just beautiful, it's breathtaking. In 2025, it remains Canada's crown jewel of natural beauty and urban sophistication. Cradled between the Pacific Ocean and the North Shore Mountains, Vancouver delivers jaw-dropping views in every direction. This is where ocean meets city, and forests touch skyscrapers. Now it comes at a price. Vancouver is one of the most expensive cities in North America. The average home price is around $1.28 million, and even a one-bedroom condo can rent for $2,800 per month. But people continue to flock here for the lifestyle. And what a lifestyle it is. With a metro population of about 2.7 million, Vancouver offers the vibrancy of a global city while staying shockingly green. The city is dotted with 230-plus parks, including Stanley Park, which alone spans 1,000 acres of trails, beaches, and seawall. Within 30 minutes, you can hike, kayak, ski, or simply drink coffee with mountain views. Vancouver is also a multicultural powerhouse. Over 52% of residents are foreign-born, creating a global food scene like no other. Think dim sum in Richmond, sushi in Kitsilano, or Persian feasts in North Vaughan. The tech industry is booming here, with Amazon, Microsoft, and local startups expanding. Add in a mild climate, average winter temps stay above freezing, world-class public transit, and a deep commitment to sustainability. And it's no wonder Vancouver often ranks among the top 5 most livable cities in the world. Of course, affordability is a challenge, but for those who can make it work, the reward is immense. Vancouver isn't just a place to live, it's a place to thrive, explore, and be inspired every single day.